Let me at him!
Hello and welcome to another 4 vs 4 random team game. My name is WTii. Well, there it is. Last man standing is the map today for us. Warcraft 3, and Juno is going to get us started off, kicking with her brand new baby. Let's go with this blue human and okay, I see. We've got a lever that might change things up a little bit. He don't care. He's on the other side of the map though, so I care about that. I can feed him and play. Don't touch him. Okay. I'll tech to tanks. Alright then, let's do this. Shall we go for the Tauren Chieftain, the beefy Tauren Chieftain? It's been a while since we've done that, so I don't see why we can't afford to do it this time, especially if I can feed him a little bit to go with it. Just got to get my crazy cursor controlled, because it is a little bit on the wild side, I've got to be honest, my cursor at the moment. I'm trying to tame it, but it does seem to keep wanting to sort of jump all over the screen. It's got a mind of its own. Okay, so if I give him a little bit more resources, maybe we can go for the double on the barracks. So let's try that, shall we? Yeah, he can afford that. He's okay with that. Good. Alright, we're sorted out for that. As for me, just basically play it somewhat safe with farms. I could get a hero. Oh yeah, this kind of goes inside what the strategy is that I was going to do, but obviously the strategy I'm going to do now is basically null and void, and don't worry about that. That will be getting done another time, but I'm going to take an element off of it, and it involves the paladin basically. So you're going to see a paladin basically protecting this Tauren Chieftain, and we're going to make this Tauren Chieftain the scariest force in the known universe. Or at least in 4 vs 4 random team. Let's have a look, shall we? So that's going through nicely. Yep. Gonna want an expansion if I want to feed him as well. Speaking of which, I need to start feeding him a little bit more. So we can just get enough wood for another burrow. That'll be great. Go on there. Couple more 100 gold. I'm trying to look at the resources, suss it out. Just loads more peasants for me, really, at this stage. Nothing too dangerous. Okay, they're both done. Onto wood. You've got too much in gold there. Right, I won't be able to be too noisy here because I'll be essentially doing a little bit of a super micro or macro. Not that I can even do that, but there you go. So what we got? We got 5. We got more or less 7 peons there. I'm just continuously going. Paladin, you're going to build, and you're just going to go and meet up in the middle. Tauren Chieftain is out already. Oh, I feel like going for Shockwave. I haven't done Shockwave in so long. Let's do some Shockwave fun. Yeah, let's do some Shockwave fun. Okay. Right then, Shockwave, good to go. And we're going to tech you up, actually. Get you teching. There we go. And I want to sort of clear a potential expansion for myself if I can. And then maybe get an expansion for my ally near purple, but we'll see how things play out. Right then. Let's just play it safe. So, plenty more trolls where they came from. Got to be careful though, because this map is a giant map, and they could potentially screw us over. Oh, hello. Gonna have a little bit of aggro here. I forget about these creeps. It's a bit unfortunate because it just turned night time, so I took a bit of bonus damage there when I didn't even need to take it, but never mind, the paladin's out, so the paladin's looking very happy to help out here with his holy lights. A pretty good timing actually for that. As for you, we're gonna just take a whole shit ton of militia and try to give this a go, and hopefully it works out. Build more burrows as usual. Let's get a tower in there. In fact, let's bring over some peons as well, because I can use those. They're probably better than the human towers I'm going to build. Anyway, right then. Away we go. You're number 1, you're number 2. We've even got yellow coming in here as well. Not super necessary, but why not? Okay. Plenty more. Give a bit more gold. I've got loads of resources actually. Could be some sexier items, but whatever. Right, these guys are ready and happy to go and build me an expansion. So get going with that, lads, would you please? I'm going to go and get myself a shredder. Nice items. I can't get the shredder just yet, but goodness knows I want it. Taking my strength tome. May as well. He's like, well, may as well take something. Come on, Shreddy. It's the gold that's getting me. Almost there. You can build a tower there. Tech is complete for you, so we want to sort of start building you up, but this is where I need the shredder to come in so I can feed some resources. Come on, we're so close. There we go, it's there. Alright, shredder can do what it needs to do. I'm getting loads and loads of stuff. Red's maybe going to take that expansion. I should really take one of the other peons who's going over to my base and ignore that and try and take the middle base whilst I can. And I'll consider getting an tech up again. Just straight tech up. Go from here. That's fine. Right then. Actually, let's just creep this just in case they aggro, because I'm a bit concerned about these guys aggroing. Right, beautiful. Just take that all down. Don't attack the Tauren Chief tonight. Thank you very much. I noticed that. I noticed what you're trying to do. So we need more lumber for you. That's fine. Let's bring in some more lumber. Oh my goodness. It's nasty. Just want to get some stuff built, but it's not letting me. Right then. Pull this crap back. You're teching up. You're upgrading. Well, you will be once I get you some more wood. So let's plummet all the wood onto you, so we can definitely not have to worry about that anymore at this point. More upgrades, that kind of goodness. Getting a little bit frisky here. Gotta be careful. Pull back a little bit. Resources are getting well and truly out of hand. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna get the sexy item. No! Bastards. You stop taking those strength tomes! Anyway, I should be taking up with this human guy because, well, it's been hard to macro all of this and try to commentate and do other things when I haven't practiced this at all. First game of the day. Hey, hey, hey! Right then. Okay, so let's just put everything on the same freaking hotkey. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do this. Okay, we're aggroing that. Fair enough. Excellent. Crazy ass fucking dragons. Right then, boom, boom, all sorts of casters, all sorts of trolls, you need more gold, of course you do. Feed, 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 feed. Take it all so I can get it going. The main thing is that I get these things happening, really, rather than even just caring too much about units. Because you know shit's going to happen and they're going to get messy. That's just the way it is. I don't think that dragon's ever going to go down, by the way. Ever. Right then, let's take this expansion over here. You guys sit over there. We sit over here. Holy light. You guys just chill there for the moment. Dragon's going to come back. Going to see if we can creep this. It's go, 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 basically. So resources are looking very low at the moment for my purple friend. So let's once again feed, 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 feed. Take it all, take it all, take it all. Get all the resources in there. Get the juicy goodness going. Off we go. More lumber is required, of course it is, because it just fed a load. That's alright though. Right, Kodos, upgrade those. Get the upgrades for the shamans, please. And get the upgrades for the witch doctors, then one of each. And we'll start getting some awesome demolishers in here as well, because they're just fantastic. So we haven't got too many units here, but the main thing is that the tech and all of that is underway. That's the main thing we're after here. Oh, I'm getting heals from the other paladin. Scroll of Resurrection again. Crazy ass motherfucking dragon. Bastard. Can we kill this dragon, boys? Right then. Lots and lots of burrows, because you know we're going to get screwed for food supply, eventually. So that's another thing to bear in mind. Upgrade going for you. You guys should definitely be on wood right now. You should not be standing there still. That doesn't do me any favours at all. Thank you very much, Mr. Peasants. Get on the woods. Do what you got to do. Red's got an expansion. I've got an expansion. I've got purple getting an expansion in the middle. Yellow's doing whatever the hell yellow's doing, by the looks of it, Withens. Alright then, so we've got demolishers. They're going to help us push. Let's upgrade those. Of course you need more lumber. That's why we've got the shredder, so we can try to sort that out. Hopefully he's not going to try and take everything. You stop trying to take every fucking thing. Jesus Christ. This guy is super grabby. Right. Build more burrows. Well, we knew that one was coming, so once again, nice strong feed, lots of wood, so we're good for that. Burrows are going up in a moment, very shortly, and then I can really plummet in as many units as possible. That shredder needs to get to work and hard as possible. Right then, let's roll out. We've got a tiny army right now, but that doesn't really matter all too much. The main thing is that we get some fun over here. Okay, right then, really soaking up the resources. So let's do this now. Caster, Troll Berserker, Demolisher, Kodo Beast. Sorted, upgrade. Boom! Just got to take one moment just to get that done, and then everything becomes a million times easier. It really is imperative to get that done. Let's get a nice healing world over here. Get some sexy shockwave action going on versus those towers. Looking good for that. Right then. Workshop. You guys are dumb. Remember, workshop here. You know what they're like. They will basically be as stubborn as possible and not build what you want them to build. That's alright though. You've got to work with them. You've got to get them going. Shockwave going to town here. Unfortunately, it looks like gargoyles are having their way. Oh yeah, demolishers aren't going to last long. So many more headhunters and that kind of goodness. So there we go. Tauren Chieftain's really coming along nicely. We need to actually bring these freaking towers down. Oh, look at those towers. I don't think we're going to last very long here. If only I had enough mana, which I will do shortly. I love doing the lightning shields. Just going to stand over here where that Death Knight is. Don't mind me. Oh. We got the Sentry Ward in a second. Just as he goes down. Right then. Okay, this is getting messy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Just literally spam the crap out of it now because it's getting too much for me. It's too much. It's too much. Right then, tanks. And literally that way I can at least macro. That's about as good as my macro gets. They really want to take down this Tauren Chieftain, but he's a beast. Right then, I think we've overextended ourselves here, so time to run away. Got a few more heals for the Tauren Chieftain as he very slowly tries to run back this way, which I've already told him more than once to do. Where is he going? How's he doing that? Have you seen that? Right click here. You seen that right click there? Oh, I get it. Someone else is controlling him. Don't control him. That fucks me right up. Thank you very much for that. Now I know why the fuck that wasn't working. Thank you so much for that. Now I fucking know. Right, this is the worst thing. I've said it time and time again. Most of the time it really isn't worth doing these kind of games when you've got an ally that's left, because more often than not you've always got some dickhead that really wants to go out of their way and control. They want nothing to do with him when he's left. But once he starts getting interested, it's like, oh, I can't wait to do all sorts of crap with this guy. Fuck off. You forfeited your rights, and now I get to fucking play the character. Because I've been doing all the fucking hard work, so go screw yourself. Right, here we go. Everything is lining up here. Boom. Have we got more casters coming in? We do now. Do we have any Kodos? We should have a few more Kodos coming in. Let's get a bit more resources going over to you. Boom, 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 boom. Kodo, please. Boom. Upgrades going. Very nice indeed. We've even got demolishers. More casters, please. They're all online. Boom, 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 boom. Demolishers on 6, tanks on 5. In fact, tanks on 6, to be honest. Demolishers on 5. Everything is hotkey, good to go. This is where it suddenly gets easy now, the game for me. Well, everything up until this point is a nightmare. But now, I have everything hotkeyed correctly and I know where I stand. So it's just a case of massing out those units. Not going to kill my Tauren Chieftain. No. Ah, GG. Way too hard to try and bring down my Tauren Chieftain. I've got a lot of goodness for that guy. Alright then, let's go for this. Everything ready. Oh, so many Frostworms as well. They're doing the whole mass Frostworm bullshit. Typical. Right then, let's get loads of bats then. Bat, 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 bat. You need more gold? You're going to get more gold, boy. Bat, 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 bat. There you go. It's quite stressful, as you can tell, doing all of this crap. It really is. Loads of tanks. They obviously deal with the Frostworms as well. Choo choo, moving through. What you gonna do? Everything's rolling through. Oh, this is beast mode, this is. It's a shame they gave up just a little bit early, because I was ready to frickin' tear them to pieces. I have everything set up here. Everything set up. It gets to this point now where everything is set up. Who's left in the game? So we know that Juno, the pregnant one, is now left. Plenty more tanks. There's pretty much no reason to build anything else. Otherwise, it could go mortars. But that's all set up in motion. But we've got super anti-air anyway, so more demolishers at this point. And that covers that. I could get the Spirit Walkers, but I won't worry about it. Needs more gold. Well, I can't really force any more. I want to have a little, just a little sneak peek to see where Juno is, because that's the one we need to kill. Tauren Chieftain level 6, by the way. Check that out. Right, I'm having to move my hotkeys up because I've got so many units now. Juno, where are you? Ah, you're up here. Right, we go north. Over the wall. That's where we go. For the Horde indeed. Look at this beastie Horde. It's looking very good. Oh, you gave up too quick and too easy. Oh well, look at that. I had everything set up. It's a glorious thing indeed. Tauren Chieftain, do you want to come over here and show off your prowess before they all get slaughtered by the tanks? There you go, level 6 Tauren Chieftain with the shockwave. Also almost level 6 Paladins, super heals for the Tauren Chieftain. Got all the support with the Shamans, the lightning shields. Heck, if you want, you can even put lightning shield on your tank for whatever reason. Not that I really know why you would want to do that, but there you go. Chuck it into a peon line and have fun. In fact, that's quite an effective thing to do. Not so much against undead, but... it's good though, isn't it? If that happened to me again, next game or something like that, you know, I'd be okay. That was the first time, it's just like, oh, that's never what you want, really. I've got one strategy in mind I want to do, and then obviously you get a lever. Don't care, mate. But I've got everything covered. So if you find yourself in this shitty situation, and he was like on the other side, he wasn't even near me, go Tauren Chieftain if he's an orc. Get him shitloads of berserkers, because they're just fantastic. Lots of support with casters. Shaman's always good for your team, as well as the control that you get with the witch doctors, keeping you alive. Kodo's great with the aura, so everything's doing more damage. And bats for super anti-air if you really need it, but you don't need that many bats because you've got so many sort of like tanks as well. That's what the human's good for. Like I say, Siege Engine's best unit in the frickin' 4 vs 4 universe. And Demolishers always good for a laugh as well. They can do loads of damage. So that's when you start to get so many units that they all just start to block each other. So that's a real nice sort of mixture there, and it's a glorious thing to behold indeed. Right then, thank you very much for watching. This was a very stressful game, but managed to get through it okay. It's a shame they couldn't put up a bit more of a fight, but what you're going to do, it's 4 versus 4 RT. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win some, and it's a little bit too easy, but at least, if anything, this is a premise for what you can possibly do for yourselves if you find yourself in this situation and an ally's left. Make sure, though, you command your allies to not touch them and get really pissy if they do touch them. Otherwise, you may as well just leave. Because if someone is dicking around with that other ally and you don't want them to, it is going to be so stressful. I was getting stressed there. Imagine if I had an even harder time. Because I was like, that Tauren Chieftain, I've told him to go right about 6 times now. And every time he keeps moving to the left towards that other guy with the paladin. What the fuck is he doing? And it suddenly clicked. Because I'm trying to do so much at once. Right. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.